Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Gauranga. Who's here? Krishna. It says 4 people, but I don't know who. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So let's see. Let's talk about something right now. So somebody asked me, because I made a comment on Johan's class, and so anyway, this is. I think everybody should understand something here. This path is beautiful and it's wonderful. And so Johan put up the idea that everything will just happen naturally. Okay? That's not a complete understanding. See, it's a bit of an immature understanding, actually. And what I think, and I hope he watches this video, this is, since everybody, I mean, if anybody wants to be a teacher and they want to teach and they want to give classes and all that, you're going to be under public scrutiny. And while I'm here and I'm hearing these things, I feel in my heart I want that everybody get the right understanding. So, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. Okay, if anybody teaches here, including myself, you should listen. And this is good for all of us to be aware of, so that we don't get into some speculations or some prideful statements and stuff like that that blind us. It's all based on Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. We may not understand or remember all the verses exactly, because I certainly don't, but we should have back up what we say, and just like when I criticized his content, it's not a criticism, it's just correcting. It's where's this Guru Sadhu Shastra thing? I mean, I felt in my heart there's something off, and I said, yeah, because it's not just the concept was everything will just happen naturally. It's all natural. It's just natural. Well, yes, and more. It's like it's spontaneous. This process is spontaneous. It's spontaneous with spontaneous devotees. See, so spontaneously, these things are worked out, and we deepen our understanding. It's more than just naturally letting it occur. I mean, we could just naturally let people be as they are in this world. Just let them naturally be, and everything will, hey, this is. There's more to it than that. It's just like, especially on this path, bhakti is dynamic. You can see Lord Caitanya and the devotees would interact. It wasn't just let the bhakti happen naturally. Yeah. There are times when the club came out, chastisement or discussion to go deeper into a more clear understanding of the process and what's going on. See? Because speculation will only deviate us in some way. The more clear we are on the process, on the truth as it is, the more clear everything gets. The more real ecstasy will have, and also conclusiveness. See, on this path, you might see devotees. Don't just think because they're ecstatic devotees that they're all know-it-alls and they'll know everything. Now you got to accept everything. It's still got to be Guru Sadhu Shastra, because people getting Bhakti Lata Bij here, the Bij grows by watering. See, naturally watering the creeper. But water can get deviated or diverted onto the false ego, the pride. There's a Bij, a pride Bij. See, and so when one can get up there and give classes and everything, this can be a problem, because you get some realization, and a lot of times you're feeding this Bij of pride, false prestige. It's like the Vallabhabhata obstacle. See, you get an understanding, like Vallabhabhata had so many realizations, and he was a devotee. He probably had some ecstasy. See? But he was immature. See? And he wasn't Guru Sadhu Shastra. Matter of fact, he had controversy with his guru, like some people here. Like, I know Johan might disagree with certain things. Matter of fact, he makes a lot of innuendos sometimes. See? And you may not pick it up, but those who are maybe a little more deeper into this may pick it up. So, and that colors the preaching. And that's my job. I mean, I have my job, and I prove what I said. Like, I made a comment, and I said, yeah, it's not just natural, it's spontaneous. That's complete understanding. Okay? It's a spontaneous process with advanced devotees interacting with disciples or other devotees, discussing these pastimes to get more clarity, just like we're doing now. Get more clear on this. Otherwise, you go and think, well, he's ecstatic. Let me just accept, and then after a while, you might have controversy with what I'm saying because you associated with somebody who is also not completely clear, but you thought he was, and he thinks he is. See? And then we're going to eventually have some controversy, and it'll be troubles. See? So we're just nipping it at the bud. So whenever he gives class, I need your help too. It's okay. You watch his classes. This will be your homework and his homework too. Matter of fact, any realizations he gets, he would be wise to discuss it with Guru first, okay? And not just put it out like, well, this is the way it is. You guys just accept. It's all like that. No, not in my estimation. See, everybody has to learn. Maturing is Guru Sadhu Shastra. And we have our discussions like now. And we're discussing this point. And so it's not completely just naturally evolved like that, and you just water the creeper, and then you're watering the false ego. That's why people get guru. And the Shastras, the guru preaches on the Shastra, say, hey, wait, Lord Caitanya smashed Vallabhabhata. He didn't just say, well, you just naturally worship, and it's the false ego, no problem, and you just keep watering that pride. No, he came in with the club, just like I'm coming in with the club sometimes. It's part of the process. I have a job, and you guys got a job as being disciples. And so in this way, we get more and more clear about what is Bhakti Yoga? What is the real process? What did Lord Caitanya bring? Okay. What is conclusive truth? What is speculation? Okay. So this is easy to have. I mean, people are becoming teachers here very easily. And they got this propensity. They want to get up and talk. And so to stay on the beam, it's got to be Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. And to have some of these things cut down, otherwise the pride energizes and get some prideful realizations that are not complete. See, and then you preach them to others, and people pick it up. Amen. And then after a while, you'll also have controversy with your guru here. Okay. So it's a maturing process here. And so anyway, I told him, and telling you guys, you watch his class, okay. But make sure when he has his realizations come, okay, where's it backed up? You put him on it. Okay, where's the backing for this? Because I know he gets a lot of ideas and he preaches them, and this is the way it is. But now I'm going to scrutinize things more because I think I need to for everyone's benefit, so that we get it clear. The bhakti grows straight, and doesn't get deviated into pride. That can come when you become a teacher and you come and you start preaching. You know how many teachers become full of pride? It's all the time because people start listening to you. And you have a little superior knowledge, and and then people give you respect and honor. See? So anyway, that's what I wanted to say about these things, because a lot of people are going to the classes, so we need to keep everything clean and clear here. Does everybody understand what I'm talking about? Yeah. Well, Lalita should speak from backing too. Everybody should. Where is the backing? I don't know. I have to listen to the classes. But usually it seems right. It seems clear. But for everybody, myself included, truth is no respecter of persons. Yeah, well, do you know about Shastra yourself? Are you clear about that, Radhe? There's no backing? She quotes Guru a lot. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look over more classes again. It just popped up to me when I heard Bohan. Everybody more. I'll scrutinize myself, also to make sure. But I don't know all the verses, but I usually try to, like explain the verses. At least I'm explaining the verse. Everybody should do like that, and not just come up with, oh, this is the way it is, and just everybody goes in. Well, he's crying and he's laughing like a madman. Must be right. Well, Carolina, welcome there. Thank you for coming. Yeah. So, what about you there, Sachi? Asked me to explain. Does that make any sense to you? How about you, Janaki? Or anybody? Okay, so let's see, where do we go here from here? Let's chant a little japa here, and maybe we'll talk a little bit more. But okay, I'll put on, we'll just chant without the music here. So everybody get their little bead bags out. Anybody want to come on live and chant together? You're welcome to if you want to. Here's the link. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hey, there you are. So what do you have to say? Nothing? Yeah. Okay, you got your bead bag out? Got your bead bag out? Got this out? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, well, Sachi, you come live another time then. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Well, we'll chant together here, Radhe, right? Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Well, sometimes we got to have a little drama here, you know, it's for strictness, you know. It's all in playful development of bhakti. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Okay, yeah, good. Thanks, Freddie. So Freddie says, those devotees are ecstatic for some years. Okay. You always say the right understanding and realizations come from bhakti, and yet now some subtle inconclusiveness. Well, yeah, you think for years, you know, it's for years and years and years. Also, this is developing. And so the more mature devotees like Big Brother, and so you don't know, devotees might have been ecstatic for lifetimes. And so the bottom line is conclusiveness. So when the Lord is giving me a job, you know, he's giving me this job, and I'm looking at his preaching, and I'm seeing subtle innuendos. You know, hey man, if you disagree with your guru, just tell him. You know, hey, just straight, no beating around the bush stuff. Hey man, that's immaturity. Real devotees mature are frank. You notice, am I not frank enough? Just call me Frank. Right there, right? Frank. Yeah. Yeah, and saying this is the way it is, and having no real, not quoting me or quoting the Shastras. Yeah. So it takes time to become conclusive because he's got Bhakti-Lata Bij and he's developing it like you also and others here. You're hearing, you're chanting, you're watering it, it's growing. And also the book is here too, and the devotee is here. The book says you get Bhakti-Lata Bij, you cultivate it nicely, water it nicely, and then there's the pride Bij over there, especially when you become a teacher. Oh, Johan, you're so good. You know, you're say like Shamagori. Oh, give me initiation. Ooh. And there's a pride Bij there, and he may not see it. The guru sees it. See? You're lucky I see it. Otherwise, you divert some water over there and you get some ecstasy and it's going to the pride Bij. And that's growing alongside the beet creeper. Nobody's there to cut it down. Really? Oh, you're lucky. Guru is here to cut it down. Otherwise, it grows alongside the real creeper. And all of a sudden it starts to take over. It's a weed. And all of a sudden, you're just a big teacher and you're speculating all over the place. See? So there's a point. That's why I'm still here. You know, this is part of the, like Johan said it, you just got to hear. Continue to hear. I mean, he said it. Well, this is the result of hearing. This is not just a passive thing and things happen naturally. Well, hey, man, the guru has a job. Disciple have a job. Also, see, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. So when I see some speculation coming, maybe disagreeing with the way I do things, and not kind of like being frank about it and just innuendos. Well, you know, oh Lord Caitanya, oh please help Guru out here because he's, you know, come on, man, you're listening to that, you're picking that up. You don't think I'm here to do my job. I didn't ask for initiation. Somebody said something about that. Okay, you didn't ask? Okay, whatever. Yeah, so anyway, that's how we do it. So we have discussions about this is how we get more. Isn't it good to be more conclusive? I mean, you know, if you do a public teaching and all that, you get a public chastisement if it's necessary. It's just how it is because people listen to you. You're being, the public is part of your teaching, right? They listen, you know, you're teaching, they're listening too. So you get a public correction. Okay? There's so many instances. This is not just natural. Yeah, natural is there, naturally watering, all that. And then there's interaction. See? Nature and then interaction of the nature. You know, the devotees. Look, Swarup Damodar, he chastised the speculator. A devotee was speculating in his poetry. You know? He said, you go and learn Srimad Bhagavatam from a self-realized devotee, more mature devotee. So we teach the same thing. Your satsang is the only time I feel normal. Hey, that's a good sign there, Eric. Yeah, because we are normal. This is normal. This is normal. Devotees are clear, conclusive, and ecstatic. Blissful, you know? And warrior, you know, and they're ready for war on Maya, you know, illusion, ignorance, smash it, see? If Vishnu is so natural, why does he have a club and a Sudarshan chakra if he just let everything go natural? Huh? Yeah. Well, we have some supernatural going on here too, right? We got the club, the Sudarshan chakra, yeah. Smack the false ego around, you know, pride, ooh. playing there. That's because you are among crazy devotees. Crazy in the eyes of the world, but very, very normal in the eyes of those who are from the spiritual world. There's just not so many around that you see just on every street corner. Okay, anyway, let's see. We were chanting, right? Okay. So anybody, if you have any other things that come up, go ahead and we'll talk about it while we're chanting a little bit. Do a little bit of everything. I feel all weird all the time. I'm being psychically attacked all the time. Well, you got to stay here regularly in Sadhu Sangha, and that's the cure. After a while, you'll be helped. Go ahead there. What do you want to say there, Roddy? Did you put your finger up? No? You don't want to say anything? I don't hear you. Is it me or is it you? It's you. You don't have your thing on. Yeah. So anyway, you need to come regularly. Just come regularly, Woody, Eric, and you'll see it'll become your normal state in the world. You'll carry this. You see, it's like food that you're adding, or like a bank account. Jesus used the term of put money in your spiritual bank account. So coming here, Sadhu Sangha, you get stronger. See, then you can carry this bhakti. You can carry this solidness on this path wherever you go. Just take some time. Hare Krishna. Amy Rose. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Do you hear any of this discussion, Amy, or do you just come? Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna. Yeah, I'll just recap this because it's important. For all of us, make sure that everybody, they speak on Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. If they're going to be teachers, we gotta kind of prove our points. It's good to have realizations, but let's see that, make sure they're in line with the absolute truth. So Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, because I made a comment on Johan's thing. I saw he was saying, yeah, everything just happens naturally, and it didn't back anything up. It's just my realization it was like, this is the absolute fact, but where was, how do you know it's factual? As a matter of fact, I disagreed with that. And I based my disagreement on Shastra and also my experience, and So anybody, if you go to any teacher here, ask questions and say, where is this in the Shastra? Where does this backed up? Hopefully you may not be able to give it. Maybe you don't know. Maybe it's not exactly there, who knows? But we should discuss these things more. See? Like Eric, he was doing a little bit like that when he was giving talks and stuff like that. And it's actually a bit dangerous. So anyway, I'm going to make sure we discuss it. So I'll watch people's classes as they're doing them. And you watch mine too, and just make sure we're all on the beam, And like one way is like if I take a verse, I explain the verse, and the explanation should follow in the line. See, the ones who have the deep mercy of the Lord, see the deeper mercy, they'll explain things in the vision of the revealed scriptures. So they'll explain the verse and it becomes more clear. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome there, Eric. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hari. Yeah, you got no video feed there, Radhe. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama. Rama, Rama, Hari Hari. You know, my internet's not that strong, so maybe, they can just keep it up there. If I have any problems, I'll let you know. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare. Any comments or questions, please put them up there so we can have a discussion here too. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. You know, basically, we need to take advantage of this while we are here. You know, while the mature devotees are here. So, and have these discussions, have these talks and corrections and all this stuff. Because when the advanced devotees leave or disappear or the internet goes out or something, so, you know, then whatever progress we make in these discussions and understanding and applications is with us. It's like we're putting money in our bank account, our spiritual bank account here. So we need to get things as clear as possible about bhakti. Yeah, so when you look at Johan's classes or Lalita's classes and my classes, we need to kind of be clear about that. And we may not know all the shastras. I don't know all the shastras. But, you know, let's see what happens here now with this thing coming, this realizations and this. Let's see how it works. Yesterday I was doing Harinam while listening to you guys and chanting along and really felt Lord Caitanya. Great, yeah, that's awesome, man. Dear Gurudev, is there no individuality in realization on this path? See, you picked that up from Johan. See, you picked that up. This is an example. That's what he was preaching, individuality and all that. Yeah. That's not complete understanding there, Shamakuri. That's the danger. See, is there no individuality in realization? Of course there's individuality. According to Guru Sadhu Shastra. That's why, what's the difference between Radhanath and these gurus out there? They got individuality and they're preaching. Do you want that individuality? Do you want that in our Sangha, individuality of speculators, people speculating, devotees speculating? Or you want more clarity? Not just individuality. You know, there are materialists that are individuals. And they're materialists. There are devotees on the level of Vaidhi who are individuals, individualistic. We're all individuals, actually. But we got to also be purified. And engaging in the pure. Part of this is this way. Not like, well, you know, Johan's an individual and has an individual realization, and you too. So therefore you're beyond scrutiny. Baloney. Guru Sadhu Shastra, man. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you're asking like this. Good. Keep making your comments. It's good. For me, it's difficult to see if something is conclusive or not. I'm not in the position to judge. I am completely on your judgment. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's why you know, the more you come here regularly and getting purified, the stronger you get, the clearer you get, the more understanding you get, the more ecstatic you get. But it doesn't stop with just ecstasy, because ecstasy, you can get that. This is Bhakti Lata Bij, is the ecstatic attachment. But you can water the false ego too. The pride looks very similar to the real Bhakti Lata Bij, and it can undermine you. It can undermine the devotees here. You end up you start wanting to correct guru. This has happened already with other devotees. They end up wanting to teach guru. So Johan, he's got to be, really like on the beam now too. Otherwise, I don't want any of these subtle, if he, has controversy with what I'm saying, okay, well, let's, and be frank about it. No, I don't want these subtle innuendos. Well, actually, that's the snake inside there, The snake can be there with ecstatic thing there, ready to, spring out. So it takes more maturity. It takes however many years it takes, So anyway, we'll all benefit from this. I just take Gurudev's word for what's conclusive and go, yeah, but you see, that's the thing, you got to be careful too. Not only take my word as conclusive, I should be backing things up as best I can with the Shastras, with my experience, with my realization, and with the Shastras also. And that goes for everybody here. Otherwise, if you water the false ego, of pride, then you'll start wanting to, you think you have the right realization and your guru is wrong. Well, if I'm wrong, let's discuss it. See? Don't give any subtle innuendos because, of course, it's unpopular to disagree with your guru, right? Well, some of these teachers here might be doing that. And they're a little afraid to come and confront me. But it's better to confront than and just say outright, I disagree. I have this. Okay, let's discuss it, man. Let's get clear. No, don't do subtle innuendos out there, anybody. So, yeah, like that. Let's see, because Krishna's opinion, and I know I have my own opinion, but his is supreme. Yeah, the own opinion, the thing is, that's the separate envision from the Supreme Lord, and gradually, by association, we come more and more in line with the vision of the Supreme Lord by purification. See, we become more and more qualitatively equal with the Lord. See, so it's a process. It takes time, a long time, actually. So you it's not in every life we get such an opportunity to do this. You see, even on the ecstatic level, there's more purification. See? So like Johan, he would like to think, oh, it's just natural. I'm just going to do what I do. See, I'm just going to do what I do. I'm just going to water, and I'll have, my subtle innuendos. See, but I'm looking at this, and I have a different idea about it. See, and so I'm putting this discussion up there and saying, hey, wait a second. You might be thinking, well, I was wondering, like when he's preaching, he's saying all these things. Who's he talking to? Well, it's like, okay, who are you talking to? Who is why are you getting these ideas about naturally and all this? I mean, what is this? Is somebody not naturally doing this and acting, in a way you're not thinking is correct? See, I want to go deep into this. I want to know what's behind the word. What's in there? What's the intention of devotees? See? So that's what we all get is clear on that, clarification like that. And not be motivated by ulterior motives and all that stuff and pride. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah, keep the questions coming or comments if you want. Krishna, Krishna. We'll chant and we'll discuss. Krishna, Krishna. It's kind of fun. I like this. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Oh, Amy says, replying to Shamaguri, it seems false ego loves individuality because it wants to feel special and important. There can be that also. But the thing is, the more we get purified, it becomes a pure individuality because we're all individuals. But you can also jump the gun, or that part of the process is kind of cutting down the weeds. Now, you don't want the individuality of being a speculator and mixing bhakti with speculation. So anyway, the Lord's working with us. We're all together in this here. So Balaram says, I think he took it down. I couldn't find it. Why? It's a good talk. See if he, I'm going to check and see if he took it down because, and actually if it penetrated, because I was a little bit harsh, but sometimes, it could be necessary, especially if you feel it, man. I've been trying to get that guy to feel something. He's always kind of cavalier. You ever notice? Johan's kind of cavalier. It's easy, because he gets a lot of bhakti. The Lord comes and cuts down the pride too of even the gopis. Sometimes they get a little proud because they got a lot of extra mercy. It's easy to do, you get a mercy, you think, ooh, I'm an ecstatic devotee. Balabhata had a little bit of that. Wow, I know the Shastras so well. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, let's see if he took it down. Bombs going off. Yeah, that's fireworks. It's some kind of celebration they're having the last week. Here's what I want to know is their free will according to my understanding of the Gita. There is no free will. If Krishna had already killed the warriors on the battlefield, as it says, Gita, wouldn't that mean we are just actors acting out roles, that Krishna is just glancing over the universe and using material nature to move us or make us act? Yeah, well, that's an interesting question, the free will thing. And actually, I've never heard it answered properly. Everybody said, yes, you do, no, you don't. Okay? And I'm very glad you asked that because I think I'm going to say something pretty conclusive from personal experience and from the Shastras about this free will thing. Because free will, it's more of a spontaneous thing. See, most people don't understand the modes of nature. See, those people trying to figure out is there free will, don't understand the modes of nature clearly. And they also don't understand the spiritual nature clear enough. Okay? So if you understand clear enough, because I'm still learning about spiritual nature, but if you understand it clear enough, and you understand how the modes of nature work, then you can begin to understand how free will shows up and works. Okay? So a person would say there's no free will. And you know why they would say that? That's sort of right. Is the modes of nature are forcing everybody to act according to the modes that are under them. So in a sense, you would think there's no free will. But in a sense, there is, but not really. Okay? What happens is the living entity meets the modes of nature. Okay? See? And from that meeting comes a material, spontaneous action. But it's material because of the modes. The modes are material. Passion. So if you're associating intimately with the mode of ignorance, you start to act spontaneously in an ignorant way because you're forced to act because of that meeting. Same thing with passion. You become a fruitive actor by associating with fruitive workers. See, and you meet with the fruitive energy. You become fruitive spontaneously. See? You're forced, in a sense, to act because of your meeting with that. Mode of goodness too. See, Prabhupada wanted to make more Brahmins, get them engaged a little bit with a higher mode. See, so you associate with the mode of goodness, say in the mode of passion, you start to get purified on the level up to the mode of goodness, and then it becomes a little more natural. See, you become purified, and then you start to act on a regulative, spontaneously, actually. You start to like to do austerities. You start to like to fast. You start to like to engage in regulative devotional service. It's more easy for you because of that mode is empowering you to do that. See? So is it free will? Well, in a sense, you have a minute, Prabhupada called it minute free will to associate with these modes or not. But a lot of people don't have this knowledge. They're in ignorance. Okay, now the spiritual potency. If you come here to Sadhu Sangha, you're going to be associating with devotees who are associating with the Shuddha Bhakti potency. Why? Because the Lord has given us that. He's given us the Shuddha Bhakti potency, even though we're not like Narayan Raj said we're supposed to be, or ISKCON is preaching, or the Radhakund Babajis, first deserve, then desire. First you got to, lift yourself up by your bootstraps and do a lot of fastings, a lot of that stuff. And then you can attain the spiritual potency. See, by good fortune, by good luck, we have the spiritual potency manifesting in this Sangha. And we just connect with it and get purified and start to connect with the spiritual potency, and there's a spontaneous action in that also. What is this? Well, I live Johann. I like Johann. Yeah, I do too. We all, we're devotees, we're friends. Krishna says that Sadhu Sangha is the best way to realize him, because in Sadhu Sangha, with real sadhus, they have the real spiritual potency. And then that is the best way to attain Krishna, because in that association, you get very quickly purified to the point of loving ecstasy awakening in you. And that begins to you start to act spontaneously. See? Boy, I'm losing. What's going on here? Is it still coming through? Give me see. One of my streams is problems. Is it getting choppy or something? That's exactly what I meant to say, I asked. Because we are individual, dear. Yeah, okay. This October has a Friday, the 13th. I think there has been a lot of energy in that air. Yeah, that's interesting because today, your comment is still Johann's last video. Okay, good. You are who you hang with. Replying to Balaram Das, you have to select. Okay, yeah, that's true. You have proved to me you are a spiritual master. Okay, frozen. The spirit is willing and free, but the external material energy is controlling all of us to act. But the free will is in what we choose. Well, again, yeah, you could say if you choose to come to Sadhu Sangha, and you're going to get purified, and then you'll understand how, like we're chanting the Hare Krishna mantra and chanting the verses, and how the meeting of the living entity causes with Krishna's name causes the love of God to arise in us, and then there's a rasa a dance of that spontaneous meeting. Could be anything. It could be a class, could be a realization, could be understanding. It goes as I don't know, witchy energy around. I've seen. Yeah, actually, there's the demons. And this October is their month. It's a Halloween thing, right? Halloween, October. Also, they had this. I wonder what happened. They had this thing at 12 in my time, 12:20 today. I think probably somebody's heard about it. They have this emergency broadcast signal, and a lot of people have these conspiracy theories that it's going to engage some of the things, the shots people got. It'll engage the graphene oxide to assemble and do some weird things. So I was wondering about that. But looks like, I don't know, I haven't heard anything. I got to look at TikTok, because if anything's happened, it'll be there. Have you noticed any weird things about with people? Did you hear the emergency broadcast system go off, like on your phone over there in America? I don't know if I didn't do anything, because it maybe just didn't go off in Mexico. But did it go off? Oh, it went off. You listened to it, huh? You listened to the thing? Did it do anything to you? Did it? You felt something was happening, huh? Listening to TikTok, they tell you, if you turn that thing off, don't listen to that frequency, because it may do something. Oh, and everybody's phones. Oh. So, Janaki, did it do anything? Did anybody start acting weird? Like maybe in their bodies, they're going to get this, like zombie-like thing. So let's see, man. Oh, you felt awful. Okay. How did you feel? Here in Netherlands, we have that broadcast system now for 50 years. My sister listened to it, but she is already nutso. Uh-huh. Well, great. This thing on the back of my neck, and it came out good. I couldn't. Oh. Oh, okay. A lady said, "Oh, I forgot. They told us they're going to do it." Okay. Robotic. Okay, we're back here. I think, yeah, I'm having a little trouble with the stream. I'm reading your comments here. Yeah. Doesn't keep me afraid, man. Okay, so let's chant a little bit more. If you have any more comments, we'll have our discussion. We'll just chant and discuss. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It's good practice for, I want to do some chanting discussions on TikTok here. Uh-oh. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Hare Ram, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Oh, yeah. Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama. Yeah, you guys are if this is getting too late for you over there in UK and Belgium, then yeah, just go to sleep, and I'm just going to chant a little bit and maybe talk. I don't know. Hare Rama. Krishna Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Here. It's not that late. You're a late bird there, Freddie. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare